Good morning, friends. Well, I think it's morning. It could be afternoon. I can tell you, though, the sun is up, so I guess it is. Sometime during the day. I came in early this morning. Got camp set up. Wanted to try out this new cot. And one problem with it, great cot, not so good in the sand. Let's see if we can get out without flipping the darn thing over. Maybe. Oh, I did it. Oh, man. Not bad. Pretty darn comfortable. I had to put tree bark underneath of it to support the legs. If not, it would sink into the ground. And I used the thermal rest as my pillow. And it is kind of tricky getting in and out of. Oh, let's take a look at the camp setup. Oh boy. Wow, really cloudy out there, or up there. Interesting. All right, anyway. So everybody's been asking me about this tarp. This is that tarp I found at the homeless camp a while back. I think it was like 3 years ago at the Kansas River. And it's actually a rain fly off of a tent. And that's what I've been using. And somehow it's become my go-to tarp. I'm not sure how that has happened. Here's the cot I was telling you about. I got it for, actually to put it in my teepee. And it is a Camprite. Got it on Amazon. Well, actually, Jessica got it for me on Amazon. I think it was like 30 bucks maybe. But 6 pounds, not an ultralight cot whatsoever. But great for base camp setup. What's on the agenda for today? I'm going to try to shoot one video maybe. We'll see how it goes. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. Really concerned about them clouds. Was not supposed to rain at all. Huh. Oh well. Let's see how our fire is doing. Oh, it is just about out. Oh, just don't spill that. Should be some tea left in there. Yep. We need to build these. Well, that might be some decent coals there. Oh, and I picked up this little grate here. Jeremy turned me on to a place where I can get them. And I'm going to try that out today. And I think the first thing on the agenda is possibly breakfast or maybe lunch. I don't know. I wonder what I have. I'm really not feeling breakfast. What do we got? I think in here, yep, we got some brats. You know what? We're going to have a brat for lunch. I think that spider needs to get the hell out of my backpack. Yeah, tripod. Oh, here they are. And we got some buns. Okay, I'm going to put some brats on. Yes, friends, lunch is served. One cheddar brat, fresh off the fire. Oh my God. One very hot cheddar brat, fresh off the fire. Oh my God. The brat was excellent, and now I've got the energy I need to shoot the video. I bet you're wondering what I'm doing. Well, Brad and I were talking, and he thinks it's possible to make a bow saw on the fly out of one piece of wood instead of using the 3 sections here and the center section as the tensioner. And I'm thinking, yeah, that can be done. I do like a challenge. So I found an extremely fresh piece of green deadfall. And what we're doing right now is I'm slowly bending it on this tree. And I kind of move it up a notch every couple. Oh, she's starting to crack. Gonna have to wait on that one. I'm slowly arching it here on the tree. Now the correct way to do this would be to strip it, soak it, steam it, and then put it in a jig. But we're doing this on the fly to see if it's even possible, and I think it is. So we're going to be stretching this every, I want to say half hour till I get a nice bow. And so I'm going to have to get some cordage and tie it here, then stretch it to right about there. I think that's where my final move is going to be. Let's see. Yep. I think that's as far as it will go, so we'll take it there. I don't know if the sun's going to help me or hurt me, so we're going to find out. Dun, dun, dun. Epic failure. Okay, let me tell you what happened. I went to go bend the wood to put the saw blade in the little notch I made right there. And right there. Get out of here, V. And it freaking broke. Yeah, I know. I know it would work if I found the right wood. Maybe if I went ahead and just soaked it and let it sit all day in a jig or something like I had it in that tree over there. Or find a piece of wood that's pre-bent. I don't know. Looks like our fire is coming alive again. Excellent, excellent, excellent. It's probably about 4:30, maybe 5 o'clock. I couldn't tell you. I don't really see the sun. I see some blue sky and some clouds. For dinner, we're going to go with those brats I had. I'm going to have 2 of them for dinner. We only had 1 for lunch. We're going to do a baked potato, and I'm going to prepare it a different way. As you recall, last time I did a baked potato, I went ahead and used the, what is that? I think it's either olive oil or canola oil. I don't remember. No, this might be vegetable oil. And did our potato with that. Well, I want to add a different thing to it, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. So we're going to bob that up some. But we need a set of coals first. So I don't know how much of the camp I want to break now. That won't take long at all. If it starts to rain, which it's not supposed to do, but it's getting awful dark. I got an idea for this little guy. Alright, since it's going to take about an hour for this here potato to cook, we're going to go ahead and prep it. So what we have here is some aluminum foil. We're going to spread this out like we did last time. And I'm hoping this is, yep, it is. This is the heavy duty aluminum foil. A little tray here. See how big our potato is. So that's okay. Next thing on the agenda, that's a secret right there. I'm going to break out some of this vegetable oil. I think it is. I'm not sure. It could be olive. I'm not 100%. And to be honest with you, I could not tell you. Open that up carefully. Dribble some there. Oh yeah, we're going to soak this thing down. Look at that. That might be way too much. Oh well. Yeah, it's probably too much. No worries. Okay, so that's where our potato is going to wrap. Let's get a little bit more there. And now for the surprise. This is Kaiser salt. The same stuff you use on your margaritas. We're just going to make a layer of Kaiser salt. Oh yeah. Overkill? Maybe. We'll find out, won't we? Mix that oil in with the salt. I really need this to go all the way in. There we go. So I'm not sure if that's going to get the whole potato or not. It seems like it will. Okay, when we get our coals, that little guy is going on the fire. Alright, this is my epic project fail. We're going to actually use this thing. Right about there, looks good. Boom! Guess what we got, friends? A potato grabber! Hey, at least the thing came in useful for something. Well, friends, we're officially in storm mode. Within 10 minutes, it went from bright to this. Yeah, it's starting to get really dark really quick. So I decided to take all the non-essential items and pack them away, such as the cot and the thermal rest. Scoot the tarp back. This here, waterproof, no big deal. And if it starts raining, follow this guy up and drop this section down and ride the storm out. My plan of escape, if it gets too bad, because we need to get off the riverbank, is the levee is over in that direction, which I think is about north. And what the heck? Get out of here, V. And what the trail is in that direction. So if it gets really dark, we'll just navigate from tree to tree, because we'll go from that cottonwood to that cottonwood. There's another one down there, then there's a creek, and we'll follow the creek all the way to the trail. All right, get off me, V. But until then, I would like to get some food in me before it starts raining. Let's get this V off me. That's not a V. Yep, that was a V. I went ahead and lowered the tater down into the... There it is. See that little guy? It's a damn horsefly. Get out of there. Baby horsefly. Went ahead and lowered the tater down to the fire, and the horsefly is attacking me. Which means it's going to rain. The mosquitoes are biting and the horseflies are biting. And we're going to go ahead and put a couple of these little brats on there. Oh, there we go. There's one. And there's two. And these are cheddar brats. Oh, they're so good. Oh, and the juice is just dripping out. Look at that. I don't know, friends. Oh, well. Dinner's done. Here's the brats. Got two of them this time. Look at that cheese coming out of there. Take a bite. Oh my God, that's good. We got the potato. It's kind of hard to see, but the Kaiser salt soaked in through the skin. Kind of see it right there. Let's take a little bite. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, that's good. And it is so freaking hot. Please hold. Okay, the next thing to do is hurry up and eat our food and get that fire put out as soon as possible, because if a bunch of wind comes up, I do not want them ashes blowing anywhere. And then we'll just kind of pack our gear up. So the sky is clearing up, thank God, because about 10 minutes earlier, it got dark as heck out. In fact, I dug out the flashlight because I was getting a little concerned. Hurry up, got the fire out, packed camp up. See? Put everything I don't want to get wet in a dry bag, and was getting ready to head for the levee. I'm going to tell you now, being caught on the wrong side of the levee next to the Missouri River, it's not fun. I think it was a couple years ago. Let's make sure this area is clean. I didn't leave any trash. No. Okay. A couple years ago, Nick and I were going to go head out and do an overnight. It was raining, pouring, then severe weather hit. Next thing I know, 6 o'clock. I'm officially in big trouble. Let me turn the alarm off and I'll finish the story. We'll finish the story in a minute. I just stumbled upon one of my old camping sites. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I left a little trace. Okay, let's start heading out of here. That's so cool. Anyway, before we got to the right side of the levee, we were waist deep in water. I know, not fun at all. Okay, I'm gonna hump it, and I'm trying to decide which way to go. We can follow this ravine out, which is not a big deal. Since it's not gonna rain, hopefully, until we get out of here, or we can hit the high side. You know what, let's go on the high side. You can see the river is starting to go down finally. There's a wing dam starting to form there. And when it gets right about there, that's where the boat is, I think, if it's still there. And of course, there's another wing dam that comes down this way, and it goes over that way. But the river is coming down quite a bit. And skies do not look that threatening. Huh. I guess it just passed over us real quick. Had me scared for a minute. Back to the trailhead we must go, friends. What the heck kind of bug is that? What is that? I don't know. It was weird. Oh well. Back to the trailhead. Okay, we are back. It's Mountaineer. It is almost 7 o'clock. I was supposed to be home at 7 o'clock. I am in big trouble. I want to show you a couple of things. When I come in here late last night, there was a ton of homeless people here. And I'm going to point some stuff out of that car right there. Right there. That gentleman's homeless. They're here on vacation, as you can tell by the kick butt RV they got. That one just pulled up. I don't know what's going on there. The white truck is homeless. They're fishing. This brown car over here is a homeless guy. I was just talking to him in the woods a minute. He's asking me another place he could go and stay the night where they wouldn't catch him. And I told him of a spot not too far from here he could go to. So I'm going to offer him my spare water if he comes back up here before I leave, just in case he needs it. But, hey, brother, I got some spare water. You want it? I got some hot dogs left over, too. You want that? You good? All right, let's check it, man. Well, you don't run into many rangers out here. Every once in a while, the sheriff will come through here. But that other spot I was telling you about down there, they don't check it. The locals, they shoot the guns and stuff down there.
I've been here and over that part. Too close to the left.
You talking about the one on the other side of the bridge? Yeah, they didn't used to.
Yeah.
They had a festival there last year, and ever since then they started closing the park. They put gates up there now so you can't get through.
Yeah.
But this one's pretty cool, man. They don't mess with you that much here. Plus, you can on that side you can be there for 14 days.
Yeah.
And after that, then you kind of disappear. But that and this the other side down there. The other side ain't got no bathroom now. It's just a parking lot, and that's it. A lot of mosquitoes. Yeah, as you know. All right, brother, I'm gonna get out of here, man.
All right.
And then sweat it through these clothes. Take it easy, man. Have a good day. You sure don't want any water? Oh, that's nice. Well, friends, it's time to go ahead and wrap this video up. Talked to that gentleman for a little bit and told him I had extra water, and he said he didn't need that. I told him I had some extra food, and he said he was good. And told him a couple other places he could hide out if he had to. Did not show his face out of respect for him. I know if I was homeless, I would not want to be put on video. Both saw did not work out the way I planned. No big deal. We'll try it again. Thank God we didn't get caught in a severe thunderstorm. I guess the tip of it just missed us. So we got out of there without having that happen. And it is almost 7:20. I'm in deep trouble. So I think I'm going to make a couple phone calls here, or at least one when I can get cell service again, and see how bad it is. Well, I knew it was going to happen, guys. I just knew it. Thanks a lot for coming along with me on my journey today. See you guys on YouTube.